Steve and Judy Richards, the Jester House Cafe is a local icon and now it seems it's going to be a national icon. Congratulations on the news. When did you find out and how did that feel?
Well, Judy, yeah, she rang you.
Yeah, we got a phone call last week and I couldn't contain myself actually. It's been really hard to keep a lid on it.
Yeah. They had basically a 1 week embargo on the news while they did the media stuff, and but we all knew, and we'd had to tell the staff who were here because Judy was just bouncing off the walls. It's the most exciting thing that's happened to us in the cafe, I think, ever. Well, by quite a long way, and it's a huge award to win the New Zealand Cafe of the Year. It's enormous for us.
Well, it must be. I mean, last week it was just the regionals.
Yeah, and that was
that was exciting enough.
Yeah, absolutely. What's really overwhelmed me is all the congratulations that we've had from people, and just such amazing support and.
Yeah, people just coming wanting to shake hands. Congratulations, you've done so well.
It's really well deserved. That's fantastic. And now, tomorrow.
Yeah,
exactly. It's the announcement day, which is, of course, I'm recording this a day early.
Yeah.
But now, look, this is possibly going to mean big things for Jester House. Are you prepared for a rush from Auckland?
Yes,
I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
bring it on, I say.
If you're in business is busyness.
Yeah.
And people like the buzz, and people like to be associated with success, and. It is a successful business, and we've been here for 22 years and have always strived for excellence. And this really just it vindicates all that effort of, the excellence of service, but the excellence of systems, and just that we're hospitality professionals, and that's what we want to do. And
with this announcement happening, this is going to be good not just for Jester House, but for the whole region, isn't it? Do you think it'll bring a lot more people into the area?
I think it'll bring a lot more people to this area when they're coming to Nelson anyway, and if they've heard about Jester House as being New Zealand's top cafe, then they'll make a point of coming here, and then that will have a spin-off, especially for the other businesses in Tasman, for Mapua,
for the whole Ruby Coast.
Ruby Coast region.
It's been 3 years now since the bypass opened and the Ruby Coast brand was kind of developed, and to have us winning this award, it's great for Ruby Coast, and it will really to me it really will cement that brand as a brand of excellence. And I mean, Mapua with the cycleway coming now, already in Mapua, the Great Taste Trail is bringing a lot more people to Mapua, and by Christmas it'll be right past our gate here as well. And so that's the whole package is really coming together as a great thing.
Yeah. It's had a bit of a journey, the Jester House. You basically raised your family throughout the business, haven't you?
Absolutely.
And some of which have gone on to work their own businesses in the food industry.
Oh, that was just a short sojourn.
But,
he's now learning to be a woodworker. It's wonderful to look back on the photos of how we started and what it's grown into, and it's just a very gradual evolution, really. And that's what people regular customers who come once a year at Christmas time, and they'll say, oh, we just love coming because there's something new to see every time. And we've been really lucky. Our customers have been incredible with gifting us things, coming along and saying, oh, I've made this sculpture, would you like it in your garden?
Or being craftsmen, like this table that we're sitting at was made by a local regular, and who's a retired woodworker, and I said, we need a new table, and would you make us one? And so, we paid for it, but he made it, and so he comes and sits at his table, and it's that kind of ownership of the cafe, that it does belong to the community. It's our cafe, we own it, but they own it as well.
Yeah. And they've got huge buy-in.
Yeah.
And when we rebuilt 7 years ago, that was the point where we thought, what are we going to do? Do we carry on, or do we stop and do something else? Do we have a change? And it was like, no, there's too many people that love it, and we can't let them down. So we'll soldier on.
And what a magnificent rebuild. I mean, you went from a tiny wee cottage, batchy cottage.
Yeah, a 1930s depression-built house, and that was when we started. It was very much a front room cafe. We lived in the back of the cafe for the first 4 years, and all lived in one bedroom with the 2 children, and didn't even have enough chairs for us all. But because of
we had plenty of chairs in the dining room.
We had dining room chairs, yes. So we're still our own best customers. We eat at the Jester House 3 meals a day. So.
And you're not tired of it?
No.
Not at all. And it's this sort of award and recognition that really buoys you up. And I mean, already since last week, I've noticed that I've been more focused in the kitchen and more excited to go to work. It's like, to know that what you're doing is really appreciated.
To be in business for 22 years and to keep it fresh can be quite a challenge at times. So it's things like this that really, makes
and
it.
It's icing on the cake.
It is.
And it's one of the reasons for entering competitions is to make sure that you are up to standard. And we like going out to eat as well, and it's about enjoying the experience, but it's also about benchmarking, to see what other people are doing and what food trends are. And we're not trendy, but we are, we're aware of trends and we know what people are liking. And
I think you were probably one of the first cafes to make it a family environment cafe, so that the kids have something to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we've always said that we're not anythingists. We're not ageist, we're not sexist, we're not racist. We're personalityists. We don't like the nasties, So, but everybody else is welcome, and whatever you look like, whatever your age is. I mean, it's a great thing. Sometimes you see, four generations of people at a table, and to me, that's just magic. And the laughter and people having a great time. That really makes it worthwhile for me.